Really surprised. The area is absolutely magic. The race course, I mean, it's a dream along the coast, out and back. You've got to be careful to not check out the views too much. It'll still be a hard day out there. And I've been really impressed. Only been here for 2 days, but it definitely won't be my last time here in Taiwan. People are super friendly and very accommodating. So thanks everyone for making a very special time. Thank you.
OK， 掌声鼓励。刚刚他有特别提到说，就是他第一次来台湾，觉得台湾这个风景非常的漂亮啊。那也请大家在里面比赛的时候要好好的加油，就是可以在比赛的时候也可以顺便好好看一下这些风景啊。那特别刚刚还有提到什么？我突然忘记了。刚才有讲到说，他觉得台湾人真的是十分的热情，而且呢，就是也给他一个很好的印象。那希望呢，大家就是明天呢，在正式比赛的时候看到他的时候，也可以给他热情的招呼。而且你知道吗？其实我们昨天搭飞机来台东的时候，昨天搭飞机来台东的时候，就跟他同班机，很多人看到他就是一个很热情的要跟他照相yesterday I took the same flight with you, and so many people take picture with you. You are always friendly. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, around here people are super passionate. You see it all over the world. Whenever, like last year in Roth, the people of Taiwan definitely stood out at the booth, always coming, cheering, having a good time, but being very friendly and very respectful. And it's nice to be here, be part of the growing sport. I think triathlon in the world at the moment is definitely growing hugely, and this is one of the areas where people just show why it's so popular, because it's a professional but also an age group sport. We go on the same course, we leave at the same time, we do the same race together, and afterwards we can tell the same stories over a beer or 5. And I'm really looking forward to this, and this is what I love about the sport.
OK， 他刚刚有特别提到说，其实，在铁人三项的比赛，为什么他会这么的喜欢？因为其实常常比赛的时候都会遇到很多热情的朋友，尤其他去年在比赛的时候破了他个人的纪录嘛，7个小时35分39秒。那么他会觉得说，这项比赛对他来说，他可以遇到很多不同的人，而且有很多的故事可以大家一起互相的分享。那么特别提到说，他就是去年在比赛的时候，也有在那个瑞士那边德国看到我们一些台湾的朋友。也发现说，大家都会互相尊敬啊，而且呢，都是互相的礼遇，所以也是让他觉得说，这项比赛为什么要特别推广？也希望它可以越来越强大，越来越普及化，可以提升我们的这个大家这个参赛的这个意愿啦。好，那在这边呢，我们也可以特别问一下来Charlie帮我们问一下，他是怎么样喜欢上运动，或者什么时候开始决定要把它当成一个职业的
？Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
So, what do you fall in love with sports? What excites you into profession?
So I fell in love with the sport the first time I did it. Was a sport in a small little village on a grass parking lot, and it was just such a family vibe. Everybody had homemade muffins and cake and tea, and you sat together, and before the race you get nervous, and then afterwards you celebrate together. And that's really unique, when you come from a sport like swimming, it's all about times and splits and exact, if you don't make your exact time, it's a disaster. Whereas here it's about having a good time. And of course it's a hard sport, especially on the professional side, and all the amateurs are very ambitious. But, that's human nature. We push to be the best, and we push to improve every day. So it's nice to have that mixture, and I think triathlon really embodies that well.
他以前小时候在家乡的时候，就是非常的就是爱户外，然后就大家就是非常有家庭的一起去玩，所以然后他就发现，同时在运动的同时，也可以就是遇到其他，就是不只是运动，不只是比赛，然后也可以同时就是认识新的朋友去。所以他说觉得就3点，也就是说你比赛竞赛的同时，你又可以认识新的跟一般非职业组的选手一起挑战，所以就是非常特别。
所以就是因为像他才如此坚持，他刚才也特别提到说，就是因为就是人性啊，你会一直想要去激励自己，想要一直去激发自己的潜能，让自己变得更好。所以他觉得铁人三项为什么是一个很重要的运动，也是他就是为什么这么喜欢跟这么的坚持。让我们知道，因为 triathlon is a hard work, right? Yeah. For me,
for me too, yeah.
Really? I think for you, it's just like a piece of cake. OK， 对他来说，我觉得铁人三项比赛就像一块小蛋糕一样， 很容易就是虽然说这背后付出了很多的时间，可是呢，他要拿到冠军的头衔，你可以拿到这么多届，我觉得也是这么的不容易。So, why did you turn into triathlete from swimmer?
Quite frankly, the swimming is boring. It's still boring to this very day, unless you find really special occasions where you have a good group. I'm fortunate, I have a great training partner that I have some good battles with in the pool, but swimming up and down, we say counting tiles, is still the dread of triathlon. But it's really nice to be able to do all three sports. I love running, I'm very passionate about cycling. I live in the Pyrenees where cycling is absolutely beautiful. And I just really enjoy the mixture. But what you said earlier is definitely, I'm not the first to say this, but it never gets any easier, you just go a little bit faster.
OK， 好，刚刚呢，他有特别提到，我问他说，为什么他会想说，因为他以前的专长是游泳嘛，他怎么会突然想要转成铁人三项职业的选手？他说，因为呢，他以前游泳，后来游久了之后，就会发现游泳真的很无聊。可是呢，他这个人生又很喜欢挑战，所以他觉得铁人三项的运动是他对于骑单车有很大的热忱，他也很喜欢跑步，享受大自然，所以他觉得这三项运动组合起来真的就是 perfect， 就是完美。那对于他来说，因为我们刚才有说他就是非常专长，因为拿冠军已经算是一个强项啦，所以其实他觉得保持出发心很重要，每一场比赛最重要的是你就是一直要激发自己的潜能，告诉自己，而且你就是永远不能放弃，你就可以得到新的收获，这是他要跟大家分享。所以我相信现场有很多人是参加这个出铁啊，或者是515的标铁啊，还有13226，无论如何相信你自己 ，You can do it， trust yourself。好，今天呢，其实在现场我们看到很多的朋友们也许有一些问题，我们想请教一下，有没有人有问题想要问一样的？来，请说。
Do you have any motto for your life or your motto?
Oh, motto.
My motto, it's a motto of Muhammad Ali. If you can conceive it and you can believe it, then you can achieve it. So yeah, conceive, believe, achieve. Classic.
OK， 好，刚才就有人问他说他有没有什么座右铭就对了。OK， 他的座右铭，Charlie你讲，你刚刚讲太快了，只是个部分而已。
有梦最美。可以梦到就可以。
反正你就是每个人的心中都有梦想，你就是相信自己，然后去追求它，你就会实现，对不对？好，那现在呢，我们就送一张用 Frodeno 的 postcard， 他签名的 postcard 给这位小姐，谢谢，谢谢，送给您。好，现场还有没有人有问题的？来。
I have some of your energy for tomorrow. You like bouncing around more. I need some of your energy for tomorrow.
She needs to do something. Alright.
OK， 好，那还有没有人问你 ？You just choose one person.
I saw you first. Yeah.
OK。
Do you have any lucky charm or ritual before the race? Do you have lucky charm before the race?
Yeah, I used to have a lot of those. The only one that's left is my headband. I always need a headband to run with. It's become like a great thing. I drive home. If I drive somewhere and forget it, I drive back home to get it. It's that bad.
他的头巾，他比赛的时候他一定要有他的头巾。如果他那个头巾不见的话，他会回去找到，还可以离开。
对，刚才那位就是朋友，他问的就是他有没有什么幸运物啊，或者是就是一定要带的，就是他的头巾很重要。OK，anybody else?
How much time you spend for the whole football training? How many hours?
Well, there's two ways. I train about 35 hours per week, but then I have about 7-8 hours of physio per week. There's gym on top of that, and then there's interviews and all this. It's a full-time job.
所以一个
礼拜大概35小时，然后不加上他重训跟或者是按摩或者是记者会的时间。
对，他觉得35个小时是最恰当的。还有人有问题吗？好，我们请各位帮我们递一下麦克风。
Could you share why you became a vegetarian? And is it very hard to be a vegetarian?
Well, it all started. To be honest, it all started watching the NFL Super Bowl. And I was looking at this old guy, Tom Brady, destroying everybody again at 39 years of age. And afterwards I was reading a little bit about it, and then I read up his chef that prepares his food for him. And while he's not actually vegetarian, he just he's super passionate about his food and where he goes and where he gets it from. And then I read some more, and being a big believer in good eating, I decided to try it just because every time I eat meat, it takes a long time to digest. I really like meat, but I also think there is a lot wrong with the meat industry. So anyways, long story short, I just decided to try it, and these days it's not hard to give up meat. Like, there's super many alternatives that actually taste good, and I'm not quite sure if I'll stick around forever, but right now I feel so much better not eating meat, feel better in training, feel better every day, that I'm just happy to stick with it.
OK， 好，那我们可以讲一下刚刚那位小姐问了一个我觉得十分兴奋的问题，就是她为什么会想要吃素呢？因为很多人会有迷思，就是说吃素会不会是没有营养或是不健康？可是她刚刚有特别提到说，她的这个灵感是来自于一个美式足球员，叫什么名字？Tom Brady。他说他呢，就是他的营养都会有这个营养师帮他做一个调配。那他就是看到他就是吃的很清淡，吃的很健康啊，然后吃这个素食，感觉好像自己也可以学习他的这个饮食的方式，还有他的这个精神，也希望他未来呢可以一直这样持续做到。然后对于很多的动物啊，也可以基于爱护的这个观念，不要去伤害他们。You know what? I'm vegetarian too. Yeah, from 2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But I think my physical body is getting better.
I agree.
OK， 好，非常开心，因为呢，这个我听到他吃素的时候，我真的心里很高兴，就对了啦。希望大家呢，如果你要调整你的体质的话，其实吃素是一个很好的选择哦。好，接下来呢，还有没有人有问题？
After you got the World Championship, what's your next step? Do you still have aim to for strive?
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm really still looking to have the perfect race in Hawaii. It's a really, really hard race, and it's quite hard to figure out. And of course, I've had two great races there, three great races actually. But I still feel that my first European Ironman, the actual performance is better than the one in Hawaii. So this year I'm looking to turn that around, and I'm really looking forward to having my A race in Hawaii. Last year I was really focused on the world record in Roth. The year before I was really focused on Frankfurt because it's all about qualifying and trying to beat Sebastian Kienle. Whereas this year my entire focus is just on the 14th of October.
对他应该说，他以往他去夏威夷的时候，他状况没有到最完美，反而是在其他的时候状况比较完美。比如说他之后想要追寻的就是说，希望今年是到夏威夷的时候，他的状况比较他希望最完美的状况。
谢谢您的提问，谢谢。好，那么我们再开放最后一个问题，好了，最后一个问题 ，last one question, last one. Which one?
Man waving. He's waving so much.
OK， 这位先生，好，我们有麦克风。
我想问他说，那你Frodeno是如何在每天保持那个训练的热情？因为选手要一直在每天都一直持续训练，其实是一个非常大的，就是一个很难嘛，要训练这样子，对，保持热情。
So, how do you maintain your passion about training every day?
I have a training partner that kicks my ass if I don't do well. He doesn't really care how many interviews I give and how many photo shoots I do and where I go and what I do. If I rock up on Monday morning and I'm tired, that's my problem, and that's why I really love training every day as hard as I do.
OK， 他刚才非常幽默，就是说他的这个帮他 training 的那个伙伴呢，都会开玩笑啦，踢他的小蜜桃，OK， 水蜜桃啦，开玩笑。他其实是说，其实每天要保持训练的热情很重要，是因为他生活有一些伙伴呢会帮他记录，比如早上啊、下午啊、中午啊，所以他就是每次都可以回顾那些照片，告诉自己说，哎，我今天又做了什么，又做了怎么样的训练啊，或者进步多少，他觉得这是一个蛮重要的记录，也可以让他自己一直保持出发心，才能够成为世界铁人冠军。Yeah. OK， 好，今天都非常开心，我们特别邀请到 Young Frodeno. I think tomorrow they have the good race. So do you want to give them some wishes or?
There's no magic to it, so good luck out there, have a good time. Remember, it's a long, long day. If something goes wrong, it'll go right in an hour afterwards. So we'll see you at the finish line.
OK， 他说呢，每一位选手好好的加油啊，祝福你们明天会有很好的比赛的经验 ，Good luck。然后呢，他会在终点跟你们见面。再次给我们的这个世界铁人冠军杨Frodeno热情的掌声。